We got the Denny thing?
I love it.
What Denny thing?
Well,
oh, boy.
It was brought to my attention that Dennis Falcone, who's now a very little part of the Opie and Anthony show, although he thinks he's a full member.
Superstar.
He thinks he's a superstar.
Yeah.
It came to my attention that, you know, he's such a radio whore that he called our show back in 2009 as just a fan.
You know what the creepiest thing is? That he wouldn't have told us that.
Right.
Like, this shouldn't be news.
The listeners found it.
Gone like, hey, by the way, I called your show.
Right. You know what's funny is I called like the second or third time he was on the air. He should have said something.
And I got excited, thinking, "Oh my God, this will be a nice little bit for us." I listened to his phone call. It's the most mundane. Who gives a fuck? 30 seconds of audio you'll ever hear.
Not a strong caller.
No.
He called on our last day at K-Rock.
He called on our last day at K-Rock, and there was some kind of format flip with another radio station, and he had to call in to give us details about it or something.
We were just because we knew K-Rock was going away, and we were talking about stations that would stunt around the country, what they would do to flip formats.
Yeah.
And I guess you got something technically wrong about a switch in New York, and Denny had to correct that.
And we took his phone call.
Wow.
So I wasn't even going to play this, but now I want to play because it's so boring and so mundane that now I think it is worth
but
playing.
technically accurate.
Well, I want to hear it.
So this is from about 4 years ago. Let's go to Dennis on Long Island. Dennis.
Yeah, the station he was talking about.
That's him.
That's him.
Yeah, the station that you're talking about.
Yeah, the station.
He was talking about it.
He gets right to it.
Even on the phone,
knows how
he's
to be
got
a caller.
that weak radio voice.
Yeah.
Poor Denny.
Could have been a contender.
Let's go to Dennis on Long Island. Dennis.
Yeah, the station he was talking about, it was Hot 103, went down to 97, and then 97, which was country, because Hot 103 bought the more powerful format.
Okay.
More powerful signal, that's what it was.
Oh, there you go. And it moved over to Hot 97. Thank you, sir.
Which is still there.
Yes, it is Hot 97.
You sound like Richard Huff, by the way.
Thank you.
I know that was extremely obscure, but I just had to say that. Thanks, Dennis. Like I said, the most.
Wow.
Who gives a fuck 30 seconds out.
He gave us nothing.
He gave us some radio history, though. He's all about the radio history.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like not only did he not inject personality, it's as if he removed it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Devoid of personality. Yeah.
I was very excited when people told me he called our show, but then it's like.
That's amazing, though. The listeners are like, they caught that.
Yeah.
How the fuck did they even find that?
They know more about this radio show than us.
Oh, I know.
We would
busybodies.
We would lose an O&A
Trivia
contest to the listeners at this point.
Sounds like a bit to me.
It certainly does.
That's funny. O&A trivia contest with O&A.
Against us.
Who was on the show yesterday?
That's a good one. I'm sitting here like,
Michael Che.
Mike Che.
I had to think about it though for a second.
And Meta World Peace on the phone.
Oh, Meta World Peace, who I can't wait to get in the studio. Hopefully he'll come in.
Worked out pretty nicely.
Yeah,
Wow,
I think we can do a little Superfan versus Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
Oh my
trivia
God, is that
challenge.
great?
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah,
I feel like come up with bits again. It's been 4 years.
That's a good fucking.
I've been resting.
Boy, who would come up with the questions? Would the fans or you guys?
Fans, I think, should.
The fans should come up with the questions.
They should be here to do that though, and fucking win
well,
something.
it'd be tough because maybe they could be on the phones and stuff because we talk to the whole country now.
so it's more like a stump Opie and Anthony thing.
Yeah, or something. Why not? I mean, they
Paul
give you a
McCartney's
prize.
ex-wife have to do with it.
Because it might.
Good.
It might also.
I got it. It was good.
Right.
It might be fun to do it quiz show style, where we come up with the questions and then have listeners versus Opie and Anthony and see who can get a higher
Yeah,
score.
you gotta get the
Okay.
You gotta get the Uber fans. There's a few out there.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Most of the Uber fans decided to start hating us, but there's a few that still are Uber just fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the people. I mean, but the people that hate the show, they know more about the show than anyone.
Fuckwads.
Right.
They would win.
Yeah.
Some guy yesterday on Twitter got all pissy. Yes. Hey, it was. Because Jimmy posted the picture of me blowing my nose, huddled in the corner in shame.
Right.
And some guy decided to look at that picture and say, I think it's hilarious when a rich guy has shit shoes, buys shit shoes. And I was like, you fucking...
Gives a fuck what shoes I wear.
It's not hilarious.
Exactly.
And you're a guy.
It's like, first of all, you're a guy commenting on my...
You give a fuck about what we wear.
shoes. And then it's like, first of all, they're not $300 fucking Jordans or anything, but they're like, don't know, $110 fucking 511 tactical sneakers.
You should have called him and said we were burying our son, and you were worried about what I had on my feet.
Very good.
Very nice.
Is that Ordinary People?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
With that twat.
Yes, Erik.
You still got
Mary
people
Tyler
yesterday
Moore.
bitching about your Breaking Bad comments and spoilers.
Oh, I know.
And it's been days.
Yeah, days. Days go by. How long are you supposed to fucking wait? And I understand there are people that are catching up on the entire series, but it's like,
It's crazy. The shoe thing is like,
yeah. It's
what do
like,
you care for?
Well,
yeah, what do you fucking care for? Why do you care my dumb shoes? Nah, so I blocked him anyway. Because then he's like, oh, you're a little touchy about your shoes. And he goes, you're touchy about your shoes, huh, Stern? It's like, really? Blocked. Fuck you.
It doesn't even make sense.
I know, it doesn't make sense.
yeah, you don't get your hair done every morning.
Oh, well.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then puts headphones on.
My Bruno Mars.
Can you imagine if we had a guy do our hair every morning?
Be nice, really.
No.
Go sit in front of a TV camera. I could live with that.
No.
Guy putting makeup on me. Mr. Norton, get those bags. Oh, yeah, go right ahead.
I could use a guy doing my hair every morning.
Absolutely.
Mr. Norton, get those bags off your cheek.
We want to do your makeup. The fucking testicles are in the way. Very good.
You want a guy to do your hair?
Yeah.
So do I. Our Bud Dwyer.
Else or Cowie. Another one, sure.
Exactly. The Los Zetas cartel. Fucking Lee Harvey Oswald. I want John Wilkes Booth to do your hair. Sirhan.
I shouldn't have said yes when
I
you
want
asked me that.
Kurt Cobain to do your hair.
Oh, fuck.
Starting to see a theme.
Yes.
Exactly.
I think it's time for a delicious moment in Nagel history.
Oh, I love these.
Do we have the slug line?
Oh, well.
Erik is actually sponsored this week.
That's right.
Yes, Erik is brought to you by Mama Mancini's. Mama Mancini's, the meatball lover's meatball, sponsoring Erik. Oh, nice
God,
intro
the
and
timing was
everything.
great on that.
That was
too,
good. It would
man.
have. Yeah, you hit the fucking button.
Holy fuck.
And nothing happened.
You introed it wrong.
Mama Mancini's Meatballs and the Opie and Anthony Show present Delicious Moments in Nagel History. Starring Erik, the Sex Bagel Nagel. Today, we remember Sex Bagel's early attempts at hosting for the Opie and Anthony channel and his inability to avoid schlock.
Yes, it is. This is Erik along with Danny, Nathaniel, and Travis taking you through 12 hours of the best of Opie and Anthony since coming to XM satellite radio. We've got segments of Opie losing his mind, Anthony freaking out, Little Jimmy outbursts, Steve from Yellowstone calls, Ramon promos, Drew Boogie remixes, in-studio guests, O&A freaks, overall show segments, listener submissions, and a whole lot more. Let's start things off with a selection from our first category, Best Show Opener, on the best of Opie and Anthony.
Turdtastic, as we continue to celebrate delicious moments in Nagel history. Brought to you by Mama Mancini's.
Fucking yuck.
Wow. Dude, I forgot how horrible that was. That was the schlockiest delivery.
Right.
Opie and Anthony Show.
I didn't know we had a young Ryan Seacrest among us.
Erik,
Someone
comment?
who actually enjoyed being here at some point in their career.
That doesn't justify that.
That was pre-beaten down Erik.
Yeah,
Fair
you were
enough.
not Seacrest. He was a young Ryan Seasucker.
Fair enough.
Ryan Sea Monster.
To the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show. Sirius XM.